Hello and welcome to this week's episodes of The Calling. Follow your spirit all the way in. I'm your host, Homaya. Join me in this journey of self-awareness, soul frequencies, and spiritual revelations. Let's fly. Hey beauties, welcome. We are in season 3, episode 7 of the Calling podcast. And also this episode is inspired by The Healer, one of the best and most important masterclasses I gave in the last few years. So in today's conversation, in this episode, we are continuing and going deeper into qualities that are at the heart of the healing art: leadership and creation. I invite you to dive really open into this transmission because it may change the way you relate to yourself as a healer, to this profession, and to the healing art completely. I invite you to relate to this as a door. You're about to meet your power and you. Take a deep breath. Let your body listen and let's go deeper. So, what do we do? What do we do as healers? There are two powerful qualities that the healing art and healers obtain. One of them is leadership, and the other one is creation. And I want to continue that. I want to go deeper in it. Okay, before I go deeper in it, I want to relate to the sensitivity. It feels like this is an important bridge to bring. It could be that you will feel fragile. It could be that you will feel exhausted. And it could be that you will feel like a physical distortion when in light, when you receive light medicine, when you receive teachings and wisdom and an energetic upgrade. Similar to what I said about the pain, also here, all of that is rising to the surface because it is cleaning and clearing. I'm not putting my hands on you, right? And I'm also not tending to whatever complexity you have. I am here with a very clear frequency. I have like a tuning fork inside of me and I run frequencies, every type of frequency that I need in any single moment for your energetic upgrade. So I'm tuning down, I'm putting this frequency for you, and all of your system will rise to it. It will be like the most natural, the most effortless thing. However, while this is happening, of course, it is inevitable that what was glued to it, any misconceptions and patterns and false identities, all of those things, belief system, all of that will not handle the frequency, right? Wouldn't. They will, while this frequency is moving, they will drop. And as it drop, it really depends when you are, where you are with what you're holding. It's either that you will need to take it out of your body physically by vomiting and by, releasing and, and it could be that you will just feel exhausted because there's a lot of energy running.
And you are the one who are repatterning and reorganizing everything inside of your system. And then more than that, higher than that, you could be sensitive. And this sensitivity is almost like the other side of the healing. It's not going back to repattern, rearrange, release, let go. It's not that part. It's like, oh, the healing happened, and I am now like a baby. I'm now soft. I'm now available. And there are part inside of me that reborn like a baby. This sensitivity is a blessing. So let me give you one more thing. Not only I perceive healers as a great leaders when they are in their element. Not only I perceive them as creative, I have another definition of both of those things, just another word. I find them as powerful manifestors. Take a deep breath and let's open it and see it. How many times were you working with someone and the person got healed, the person got pregnant, the person met the love of her life, the person ended a relationship that was outdated, the person woke up from misconceptions, the person gained tremendous amount of money, heal relationship with parents many times, heal self-esteem, open their throat, came to peace with their truth and expressed it, changed their life, traveled the world, opened new centers. Unbelievable. So many people, many times. What can we learn about it? Most of the people are super occupied in manifesting for themselves. Manifesting for themselves. Let me manifest this sum of money. Let me manifest this car. Let me manifest this relationship. Let me manifest this parking place. Let me manifest, let me manifest, let me manifest. Healers, not only they manifest for themselves, actually this is the missing part. They manifest for others. This is our power. Well, of course, we do not manifest for them, but we know how to move energies in a way that will manifest to others. One time, I was doing cutting cords to one of my clients. She had issues with finding intimate relationship. We started working, and one of the things we have done in one of the first sessions were cutting the cords with an ex-boyfriend. Someone, the mythological boyfriend, was there in her aura. She haven't seen him, she haven't met him, they were not speaking for years. Still, he was occupying a space inside of her system. There was always a reference to that pain, reference to that love, reference to that myth. We cut the cords. She went out. She entered the bus. Who was in the bus? The ex-boyfriend that she haven't seen for years. What are the odds? So some people can say, oh, exactly, oh, wow, maybe this is a coincidence. Some people told me those things. Ah, but this is a coincidence. Some people were saying, maybe, because I heard it from other healers, maybe psychically you've seen that this guy is about to come and see her. Well, he didn't came to see her, but it was like there's the chance that they. So psychically, you knew you need to cut the cords. Maybe this is not bad at all as well. I mean, like this is again a great thing. But maybe we cut the cords. Maybe we really cut the cords and she had the opportunity to, she had the conditions to project him again in her field, so she will have the possibility to complete and feel that this is an illusion that she's still having in her pocket. She haven't seen him for so long. All she remember is this, how they were before. She doesn't know what is happening with him. He's married, he's thinner, he's fat, he's more aggressive, he's more soft, he's wiser, he's more complex, he's what? He's thinking about her, he doesn't think about her. No, there was only one projection of what was before, and she kept on keeping projecting it. I had clients who were having issues to be pregnant. I mean, like really big time. She called me on the first session. She said, I've seen so many healers before. I've seen so many people before. I have issues to get pregnant, and almost to say I don't believe in healing, but someone still said, can I come? The first session we had, I told her, your problem is not with children. Your problem is not with having children. And I found what is the problem. Not the problem. What is the place that she didn't make peace with herself? Today she is married and she have 2 children. The first one was something like a year or a year and a half after we started working. She was already in the early menopause. She didn't got her period anymore. The doctor told her she have no chances. And please breathe. One of my private clients got 2 months in a row over 100K month. 2 months, maybe not in a row, excuse me, but 2 months over 100K month since we started working together. Amazing manifestation. Like this is an amazing victory. It's like it's possible. So we're going to go into this beautiful 100K month maybe later on. But I want to speak really into why it seems that it is harder for us and easy for others. And I feel that this is so important also for us to understand that she's also a healer. She's a healer. This is possible. I don't feel that it is appropriate at all that great healers and great masters are not earning abundantly. I feel that this is unbelievable. How could it be that someone can support a person to get pregnant because of her heart and her hands, and she's being paid? I don't want to say the numbers. How could it be? Why is it like that? It's a huge distortion. It is possible as healers, it is possible as spiritual guide, it is possible as spiritual leaders, it is possible as life coach, it is possible because you put your hands, it is possible because of your seeing, it is possible because of your projection of your voice, it is possible. And I'll tell you something, no one here in this group will manage to convince me with whatever stories you have about yourself, about your life, about your limitations, about your physical conditions, about your stories, about your histories, your location. No story, I cannot buy any story that this is impossible for her. It is 100% possible. One of the things I want to share with you, manifestation is healing going forward. It's not healing going backwards. Can you get that? Can you see that? Manifestation is healing going forward. It's creation. And please breathe. How many times were you so much in celebrative quality around your desires? How many times were you speaking about your desires, about what you want to manifest for yourself, and you were speaking about that and tuning to that as the creator? How many times? Was it from a place of I'm missing and I'm lacking and I'm in the frequency of pain and I'm in the frequency of I do not have? Or is it in the frequency of this is the best thing that I can share? How many times it is coming from questions instead of answers, with question marks instead of exclamation marks? Would I have that? Do I deserve it? Instead of this is what I want, this is how I'd like to feel, this is the experience, this is what I manifest. But when you are working with your clients, is it with a question mark or is it with clear authority? When you are supporting others to manifest what they came to manifest in your presence, do you have doubts? Do you have insecurities? Look at the clients that you supported to transform their life. Were you doubting it? Or were you clear? You were clear. Regardless of what will come out of it, you were clear that it is passing through you. You were clear without naming it. You were clear that this is what we're doing. This is healing. We're going out of this disease. We're going out of this discomfort. We're going out of this lack. We're going out of this confusion. You are clear. Take a deep breath. This is one thing. The second thing, super important thing, learning to hold space for yourself. This is big. Big. Learn to hold space for yourself. How many of you are saying, oh, I want to do this class, but I don't know, I need to go to the bank account to ask the bank if the bank will agree, if money will give, if my parents will allow, if time will allow. But as a manifester, that you can manifest so many things for others, a missing piece is I know how to hold space for myself. Not only that I don't doubt, I declare and I move. I also hold space for myself as I am moving through it. When you're holding space for other people, they can generate and move so much energy in their energy field. Amazing. But one big, big thing is to learn how to hold space for yourself. And please breathe. The third thing is you need to be there as the receiver. And it doesn't mean that I am here to receive, I'm being as a receiver. No, it's bigger, stronger, and deeper than that. It is me saying to myself that I matter. So I am not like a baby waiting to receive. I am not believing or thinking that other people are here to give me or to serve me. They won't do it for me. Being available as a receiver is under the energy of I matter. And please breathe. I matter. For myself, it is important to me. And please breathe. When your clients are coming to you, they give you their life force as a potential energy in money. they pay. You can give potential energy in some different ways. But you can also give your potential energy by being firm, by using your potential energy. Really using your potential energy to be firm and to magnetize, to be the magnet. Really get it. I'm using my potential energy because I declare that this is what I'm doing. I declare that this is where I'm going. I declare that this is how I'm doing it. And it's not how by what post I'm going to put. It's I'm doing it in alignment. I'm doing it in love. And I mean it. And I grab all my potential energy so I will be able to hold it. There will be so many different voices inside of me that will say so many other things. But the fact that I am here saying that I matter, it's not just passing through me and I am just a vessel and therefore my job is to be empty. I'm a vessel and it is made of gold. It's diamond vessel. Of course I am a vessel and it is going to pass through me. But I'm a vessel made of gold. I'm a vessel made of diamonds. And I'm responsible for that. And please breathe. This is a massive glass ceiling. A massive glass ceiling. There is a long list of what is not manifested still in your life. There's a long list for all of us. Something that we want to create. But how do we show up to this creation? Can we give God the possibility to be our healer? Can we do that? Do we show up in the presence of this life as we will show up to work with the best mentor in the world? Can I show up for this life like I would show up if God was my healer and I would pay with my life force, with my potential energy? Can I show up like that? I started saying and explaining and sharing that pain is something that shows us and we chose it. I also said that there is a good enough healing. I also said that your impact in the world and your impact in other clients around you is dependent on how big, vast your consciousness is. But your consciousness would not be filled up with ideas. It is super challenging for us, but this is the game. And it is a game changer. It is super challenging for us to try and change something on the physical plane because we know that we can do that with a movement of a hand. But the thing is that if with the movement of the hand we didn't change anything on the physical plane and we didn't move ourselves to do it, then the level of embodiment will stay very plateau. And the level of consciousness will not believe with so many things that are possible. We're the healers and we're getting it backwards. We are the healers and we're waiting for proofs. I stopped waiting. Not only I stopped waiting, in the last few years, every time I get another realization, another insight, another level of embodiment, I don't wait anymore. I move forward immediately. I move and I move and I move and I move. Not only because I see how important it is, not only because I know that this is my soul calling and this is my alignment. I move because I know that this is the only way that things will manifest. It's an internal move that doesn't wait for an external reflection. If I decided that I do something, I move. I move towards it. I can have hesitation. I can sense the energy. Some things might shift. I might find a new form, but I will move and move and move. For years, because I was so engaged with how powerful it is when it is passing through me, I thought that I can just wait, that it will pass through me, instead of really showing up to God, to dance, to make love with God, with this life, with this reality. I had to bring myself, I had to bring from myself, I had to pay it. And honestly, it wasn't just paying with sweat. It was paying with presence. It was paying with being there. It was paying with doing the confrontation, with speaking, with tears. But it was also paying with believing in myself. It was also paying with not waiting that other people will say it is okay. They might not like me. It is okay. They might not stay. It is okay. They might not support. It is okay. You might be lonely. It is okay. I've never seen in my life, not in my life and not in no one else's life, something that they really, really wanted and moved with it that didn't manifest. And please breathe. This is gold. This transmission now worth gazillions. This transmission, get it, listen to it, drink it, work with it, do your move with it. All the big things I've done in my life, I've done it from nothing. I've done it from nothing. I didn't wait for someone. I didn't wait to have what I thought I should have in order to do what I thought I should do, what it feels that I'm supposed to do. When I went to see my master, for the first time I went to see my master, I was unemployed. I had no money, nothing. But I am the creator, and the world is responding to my energy field. We're healers. We know that. This is the truth, so why not? The world is responding to my energy field. Okay, I said yes, I go. It was at that time 10,000 euros at that time. Oh my God, I was living in Israel. I was unemployed. I had no money. I didn't know how I will do that. Got the money. It happened. It just happened. I don't know how. I can explain you the stories, but I don't know how. I've done it. I had situation when I had to move into a certain. I knew I wanted to do something. I knew I needed to move to another country to do it. I didn't know how am I going to do it. Who will wait for me there? Who will support me there? It is unreasonable. Of course, it is unreasonable, but it is meaningful. And therefore, it's way more pressure than being reasonable. It is meaningful. Then it comes. I'm okay. I'm okay to fail. I'm okay to get confused. I'm okay not to know, but I know that this is what I'm doing. This is my next step. I'm going. I gave birth when I was 44. I got pregnant when I was 43. I didn't got pregnant before. I didn't even thought to be pregnant before. But there came a time where it felt like, now it's the time. When I was thinking to myself, oh, but I'm 44, I wouldn't be able to give birth. It would be. No, it's time. This is what we're doing. Okay, we do it. I'm in the same side of God, not against Him. I'm in the same side of God. We're moving together into this creation. I don't wait that you will tell me that this is okay. It feels this is the time. It feels that this is what I'm going to do. I'm doing it. The world will align. The client is not sitting in your healing session and laying down in the bed and telling you, can you please promise me that after the healing session, it will manifest in that way and that way, and I will have the money to do it, and I will have the support of my family. No, they come and they lay down and they say, okay, come on, just give it to me. Do the same if you want to manifest for yourself, and you will be amazed what you can manifest for yourself. You will be amazed. If you put aside the belief that you don't deserve, that it shouldn't happen for you, that other people should acknowledge it or sign that this is okay, but you move because the force is with you, because it is clear that this is what you're doing. Not only your life will get better, your healing session, what you're able to create in a healing session will be incredible. Why? Because you stop being the one who blocked the energy. Because you lead with the way that you speak and with the way that you move and with the way that you live your life. And please breathe. Just decide that this is how you want to live your life now. Really make it your sport. And this is the thing. You will realize that you're not manifesting, you're creating. You will realize it. But I had to speak about manifestation, so we will go through this journey. Isn't it the world we want to live in? That people have enough power inside of them to look at what is working and what is not working, and to shift it and change it inside out? Isn't it the world that we want to live in? A world where the healers are able to consult, to support you, to reflect. We're not supposed to give the answers. We're not supposed to give the solution. We're here to support people to plug themselves into the divine. This is what we do. This is the world we want to have. This is the world we want to live. And this is what we are able to do for ourselves, for each other, to support each and everyone to find the life force inside and to find the singularity inside, to support each and everyone to know that he, she, they lead their life.
As we are closing episode 7, I want you to remember this and anchor in the remembrance. Being a healer is being a creator. Being a healer that works in light and as light is a leader. Also reminding you that for that creation, as it is a light creation, in that process of transformation, in that process of healing, there might be stages where things, you, your client, will appear as fragile. This is part of the process. This is part of finding and creating a new form. It is a sign that something is becoming more available, more open, more true. In our next conversation, I want to take you into a powerful discussion, moving from the wounded healer, as it is very well known in the collective consciousness, into the awakened healer. This is a conversation that is calling us to a new consciousness and a new level of embodiment. I'll see you there. Thank you for listening and being part of this great conversation. You will find all the relevant links in the show notes, as well as a link to a meditation for you to feel more connected to your spirit and aligned with your soul contract. Please, if this episode touched you, leave a review, like, and subscribe. Feel comfortable to share it with your friends, family, and colleagues, because everyone has a calling.